creatures of the night. We are gargoyles.
Jeez, does he really have no one else to perform these menial tasks but Owen? I mean, he's only a multi-billionaire.
Marry me.
Are you serious?
We're genetically compatible, highly intelligent, and have the same goals. It makes perfect sense to get married.
I'll assume that line wasn't a shot at Goliath and Moss's relationship. In any case, it's odd, even for Xanatos. It'd be awfully hard for Fox to go around in public with that presumed stolen artifact. With that eye tattoo and enchanted engagement gift necklace, this werewolf could only be... Wolf, of course. Actually, I never realized the pack had two members become werewolves until now.
This creature was first sighted on October 4th. Since then, the frequency of these attacks has increased dramatically.
Actually, how come Goliath and the others haven't come across this werebeast up till this date if it's been active for so long?
Oh, Halloween! Tonight is the night! I can hardly wait. We can walk around on the streets and nobody will know who we are.
Better yet, no one will know what we are.
What's up with this glare from Brooklyn? Does he hate the fact Broadway actually made sense for once? She's not that kind of werewolf. Although if she doesn't change based on the moon, and her name is Fox, maybe it doesn't make sense to call her a werewolf? This is a beautifully animated transformation sequence, cut somewhat by the uncharacteristic display of shock by David here. So is this supposed to make the audience believe he didn't know Fox was this were-creature until now?
I thought so.
Especially when he says stuff like this. Is it just me or these commandos' helmets changing colors for no reason? Okay, good, you got that too. It's quite a leap to accept the idea we or Fox just left the eerie building by jumping to the nearest rooftop, unless she either grew wings, or stole an exo-frame, or just exited through the ground floor door. Hey, it's the Clock Tower Library again. In fact, it's the exact same library, as in the exact same shot from the Edge Library sequence. I couldn't think enough of it to create new footage. Well then, extra sin on them for recycling, which as you know is always an animated sin. Wait, I'm confused. Was he playing dead or was he legit knocked out here? I don't think they conveyed this clearly.
You're going nowhere, Xanatos.
Sorry. Business. You understand.
She should have aimed for the head.
It would appear that Plan B has not been entirely successful.
True, but now Plan C is in place. Goliath and company are, as usual, determined to thwart me. They'll pull out all the stops to get the eye away from Fox before I do. They'll do all my work for me.
I fail to see how it will be any easier to get the eye from the Gargoyles than from Fox.
Your manipulations have failed, Xanatos. I don't suppose you have a Plan D.
How did Goliath hear that conversation? Gargoyles have super hearing they never explained to us. Importantly, how did Goliath catch up to Xanatos in time to eavesdrop on him? Xanatos should have had at least a 5-minute head start when he bolted.
Cool, look! Check it out, a costume over a costume!
I don't accept this whole notion that the Gargoyles can pass their appearance off as costumes because it's Halloween. Shouldn't that mean on non-Halloween days people would still assume they were humans in costume? Why would their features look any less realistic any other day? So what's up with this 70s Travolta impersonator? Unless that's Vinny, which would make no sense given his supposed contempt for gargoyles. Mind the blatant symbolism with this dance scene. The real sin is the blatant selfishness of both of these two, especially the NYPD officer here. What? Wild werebeast running around the city is no civilian danger just because it's Xanatos' mess? Actually, make that an extra sin for shameless cross-promotion by the parent company here as well.
What if Xanatos was telling the truth? What if that thing is Fox, and she's dying?
You can't believe anything he says.
I know. But that creature is still a danger to my castle, my city. And if Xanatos speaks the truth...
Too little too late, Goliath. And Mazda still hasn't changed her mind on the issue.
Catch, Lex! Isn't this great?
It just doesn't get any better than this.
The writers quickly remembered what Broadway's purpose was for this series and adjusted accordingly. Neither Goliath nor Xanatos covers Brendan and Margot's car damage here. While billionaire David Xanatos blasting off in a public crowd is not nearly as sinful as Goliath or the other gargoyles being seen in public. Still pretty sinful, though.
I trust you about as far as I can throw you, Xanatos.
I don't have time to argue.
There's a reason he's taking Mazda along here, right? If so, please let me know in the comment section below. This works for some reason to remove the Eye of Odin from Werefox. Also, these three all survived this, although it's not so surprising for Goliath. As displayed in previous episodes, gargoyles are randomly shock resistant.
The eye. Give it to me.
A trade?
Let's just say, I don't trust you with it.
I'm sure Xanatos would have less problem taking it back from you than when he first stole it, Goliath. Also, the irony that she would end up more corrupted by the Eye's power than Xanatos ever was.
Mr. Xanatos, I believe he's right. You've never looked more heroic.
A momentary lapse, I assure you.
Momentary lapse? So does that mean he wants to be a villain?